Let's get it, baby. Let's go. In today's price action lesson, we're going to go over what I saw in the markets, and I got all the setups that I saw for today marked on the chart. Let's get into the price action. Overall, the day was very, very sideways until the end of the day where we had a push up. But on days like today, we just focus on the short-term trends, and those really can allow us to visualize and kind of paint a picture on the chart to show us exactly what's going on with the price action. So starting off today, we have an uptrend, a break, and a new high, signaling the uptrend could potentially be over. Short-term downtrend, break, new low, followed by up and down movement. And right around here was the open of the day before we once again started pushing down. Once we see that each high is lower than the previous one, each major high after the break of the EMA, we can start to look for a potential wider trend. And at that point, we can see that the downtrend is much stronger than the uptrend, obviously. So we don't want to look for longs until we are proven that we're going to keep going higher. And at this point of the day, we see that we have this strong uptrend above the EMA, and look how many bars are rocketing up above the EMA before we come back and test the EMA with one pullback, two pullbacks. And we can also see that it's a triple test at these lows, a very nice bullish bar, a visual two-legged pullback after breaking this trend channel and then bouncing off that trend channel, which signals to me that, okay, maybe this downtrend isn't really valid, but what we really have is just the beginning of a formation of a trading range, which indeed happened. And really, you just have to see these setups through experience, but once you see this, it's pretty clear that the triple test, nice bullish signal bar above the EMA closing, that's a very, very nice setup. So now we have a break and a new high of this short-term uptrend, so we can start potentially looking for a reversal setup. We don't have a good reversal setup, but we have a concise downtrend before we break and have some more congestion. We push up, break, and a new high of this uptrend before more congestion. So at this point, we're pretty sure that if we zoom out, we can see that we're just in this trading range. Prices are just very choppy, and we just have to be patient and wait for the high probability setups to present themselves. So now we see that there's even a trading range within this trading range because prices are reacting to these levels, and the bars are just stacked, and we expect to have a failed breakout if prices reach above these levels. And we have another key level right here, confirmation, as well as if we extend this trading range all the way out here. So now we can really see that this trading range is valid because we have a failed breakout here. We push up, we reach the top, we have a failed breakout there. What do? We reach the bottom, another failed breakout before prices finally reach the top. And now once prices do reach the top and break out, then we can look to fade the breakouts like we have here. This is a very, very excellent trade for several reasons. First of all, as I just stated, we're reaching this level and we react to it for the third or fourth time. Also, we have a strong push below the EMA before prices all in the same bar tick up and reverse all the way down, closing on the very low of the bar. And we're expecting prices to at least reach this side of the trading range and potentially all the way down here or even these lows. And what happens? The prices rocket down as we expect them to. So now we can extend that trend, and we see that we have a break and a new low. Also, prices here are expected to reverse once again. And what happens? They indeed do. So now at this point, we want to look for failed second entry shorts. Unfortunately, we do not get one, but prices have a break and a new high of this uptrend before some more choppiness. And I guess, I don't know why that arrow is there. That should not be there. But what we see is that prices are once again in a mini trading range within the trading range. And the reason I have this arrow is because even though we have a lower high, you would have got trapped if you took this short. This is because even though we're having a visual congestion and visual trading range within the trading range, we always must keep in mind the overall context. We're expecting prices to rocket out of here, and the smart traders are all buying at these price levels. So until we have a failed second entry long, which we actually do right here, we have a new high here, one pullback, or one leg down, and another leg down before testing the EMA with a nice bear signal bar. The reason this trade did not work out is because the overall context must be kept in the back of our heads. There's no reason to go short right here because look how many times prices are reacting to these levels. Look how many times prices are reacting here and going all the way back up to the top side of the trading range, which is exactly what ended up happening. So now we have another aggressive setup right here because we're reaching the top side of the trading range once again. We have this short-term uptrend, break, a new high, but the better trade is waiting for this lower high. Personally, I would not take these trades, but if you're more of an aggressive trader, you might want to. But the reason I would not is because look how many bars are stacked. It's very congested, and it's a very aggressive trade. So now we even have another chance to go short, but this is also why you do not trade if there is any sort of congestion. And we see that, look how many bars are stacked right here. In terms of this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but also there's like 10 bars before that all just look stacked. So the smart traders would have waited for this bar to close, and look how many traders got trapped. It is a failed second entry long, but once again, we cannot go short when there are bars stacked up. So now we eventually do reach the top side of the trading range before eventually having a nice strong uptrend. You can argue for this trade because we have a double bottom here. We have one leg up, first entry short, another leg up, second entry short, failure, nearly touching the EMA, nice bullish bar. And once again, we have another setup here, failed second entry short, one leg up, another leg up, expecting to test the high because we had a break and no new high yet of this uptrend. Nice bullish signal bar, and that was the last setup that I saw for the day. That's going to wrap up the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have a good one. Peace out.